All right, let's do this. So, as usual, I'll give an overview of the table here. So today we got a Welly, manufacturer from Hong Kong. So as you can see, again, we've got all kinds of stuff. So let's start. I didn't prepare as well as usual. I apologize, but I reorganized my loose cars collection this week, so didn't have much time for preparation. Packaging wise, there's all kinds of packagings from Welly and also by other diecast brands that have used their castings. So let's start with the Welly packagings. Here's a pretty old one. This Firebird. That's the oldest packaging I have. And then I've got these, also blister ones. So it says 1 to 60 collection. These are basically 3-inch. They are made to fit in these window boxes. So to give you an example, just a sec, I'm going to pull one out. Where is it? I don't know. I can't see it here. I wasn't going to show you big size difference, but I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh yeah, here it is, these two. So this is a perfect example of what 3-inch is. This Renault R5 is a very tiny car. It's as big as this big Jaguar SUV, you see? So they are made to fit in the packaging. You can see they can both have a little bit of space to roll around in them, but they are not exact 1 to 60 scale. That's an average scale. So they vary between, I think, 164 and 155. Okay. So packagings, blisters and window boxes. This is also an older style window box. Back in that day, they had the exact vehicle that was in the box on the packaging. They don't do that anymore. You'll see that when I show the other packagings. This one looks very much alike, packaging wise. Yeah, I lost connection again, so still not better. The internet, unfortunately, I apologize for that. Then we have these window boxes that are kind of comparable. Hello from the UK. Yes, welcome. As you can see, this is the same style packaging, blister and window box. Then we got these ones. So these don't mention the exact vehicle anymore. They just say series, Porsche series, Mercedes-Benz series, and it's been like that ever since. I guess these were the first. They did not put the exact vehicle that is in the box on the box anymore. Then you have these. These are the, well, I would say the current ones, but they are changed a little bit. These were the current ones up to recent, but now these are the most current ones. With the, you see a little bit different with the black here on top, and also in the front here, it's no more silver but black here. So that's a little difference. It actually doesn't mention the scale anymore on the front here, as you can see. Here it says 1 to 60, and on the new one, it doesn't say, it just says scale model. I'm going to check if it says the scale somewhere else. No, it doesn't seem to be. So, well, for me, I think it's a good thing that they don't mention it anymore, because it's not accurately 1 to 60 anymore anyway, so it doesn't make much sense to actually put a scale on it that is not accurate. But there's also some other packagings that do not mention Welly. I think this one is a Japanese one, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Japanese on the back or what? I think it is. So this Case Garage Collection has got some vehicles mentioned here on the side that you could find. This one is the Lamborghini Diablo. Hello, Forgotten Man. So, and here's some others. So Dicky Spielzeug, that is part of the Simba Dicky group, and they own Majorette. Before they bought Majorette, they depended on Welly for their toy cars. They also have had an own line of toy cars, something Speed, something, I can't remember. I have a few of those also. But at one time they depended on Welly for their toy cars. So these were called Dicky Diecast Car Salon, and you could get them in these window boxes, and you could also get them in these blister packagings. See? And then you have France. You can find France You can find Welly in different supermarkets in France. Could you show the Diablo in more detail? I will do that when I do a anniversary video on the Diablo and other cars, and then you will be able to see it in more detail. I'm going to keep that for the anniversary video of the Diablo that has turned 30 years this year, and I will do that in a video together with other vehicles that had their anniversary. Then you will be able to see that. So French packaging, Wonder Kids. It does mention Welly here, but yeah, you can see the Wonder Kids is more prominent, it seems. So this is French packaging. And this is also French packaging in single blisters. Yeah, thank you that you are looking forward to that video. Single blister, 2 packs and also 5 packs. These are available in French Carrefour supermarkets. So these don't mention Welly at all, I think. Don't think it says anywhere. Hello from Greece. Keep up the great videos. Thank you. I do my best. As long as we're here in quarantine. I do have to work on Wednesday for 1 day, so I hope that will not screw up the pace of the videos here. We'll see. Oh yeah, Welly, it does mention it here. So that is when it comes to non-Welly packaging or packagings. This is a Welly packaging, obviously. Trailer set with a BMW X5, a trailer and then a Mini on it. Again, you can see scale-wise, the Mini is huge compared to the BMW X5. That's just, yeah, that's 3-inch for you. Multi-packs. Welly has their own multi-packs. This is a 2-pack. And then you got 5 packs also. These are the top 5 auto show, it says here. And then in the back, I've got a top 20 auto show. Do you ever bought the 118 Welly? No, I only collect 164 now. I used to collect 118 a long time ago, but those are in the attic, so don't ask me to show those. But no, now it's only 164 or 3-inch models, so yeah. But I bet they're probably really nice, those 118 Welly ones. But you know, you have to draw a line somewhere. I collect already as much as it is, so I'm not going to collect any other scales. And the 164 ones are easy to store. They don't take a lot of place. So yeah, I'm going to keep to that. You can see a play set also in the back there. It's the only one I've ever seen. It's very simple, basic, just a kind of a platform with a car wash, and then you can simulate some stuff there. So not very interesting or impressive, but you know, just for this video, I thought I'd pick it up. So again, the purpose of this video, opening up stuff, mainly the blister ones, because these I can get out of the box. These will stay in these boxes, and when I need one for a video, can just take them out. That's no problem. But these blister ones, I can't do that, and they are very hard to stack. I mean, these things, these are horrendous. I mean, there's just no way you can stack these in a decent way. Look at that, it's just stupid. So these have to be opened because they annoy me to death. This one, I'm not sure whether I should open it because it's oh, hello Monica McLaren from Australia, and hello Love Aviation from Russia. Welcome. I'm not sure whether to open it. On one hand, there's a crack in the blister, and you see these old blisters, they start cracking up, and so, well, what do you guys think? Should I open it up? I'll leave you to decide, you know. Mercedes, you want to see Mercedes? Well, there's going to be some Mercedes here. So let's start with opening these up. Open, yeah, Monica McLaren says open. Let's see, if I can get 5 opens, I will open it up. BMW Z4. So on these tires, so these to me seem like rubberized plastic. They're not soft rubber, but they feel smooth like rubber, and they have thread. So they're not plastic like you would normally open. They're not plastic like you would normally see on, for instance, a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox, but they're not rubber either. So I heard Champion DJK call these vinyl, so that's maybe the accurate term for them. But they're not simple plastic, but they're not soft rubber either. Greetings from Germany. Hello, young timer, old timer. I love Welly very much in childhood, and now I love it's quite popular with us. Yes, in Eastern Europe, you can find a lot of these. That's true. And the stuff you can find there is different from the stuff you can find here in the western part of Europe. So they have a huge catalog. If you want to see what they have, I advise you to go to their website. So this is a print off of their website. They have one of the best websites for collectors. You can print these very easily in color. You can note what you paid for it. You can note what you have. And I mean, this is just pages and pages long of cars they make. And often they are the same color for a few years, but every now and then they change a color. So, I mean, it just goes on forever. It's unbelievable how much stuff they have. So it's www.wellydiecast.com, and then just select 1 to 60 to 164 scales, and yeah, you can see everything they have. So continuing with the opening up, this is one of the few ones that has lensed taillights, this BMW 1 Series. I don't think I have seen it on other cars of them, so that's really nice. Next up, by the way, price-wise, these are pretty expensive. Are you going to unpack City Garage playset in the video? Of course, I do not insist, but I would like to know. Not really. It's not going to get a lot of views. People are not very interested in that, and I don't want to be called a children's toy channel by YouTube, so I don't want to risk doing a video like that. I'm kind of scared to get branded like as a kids channel or content meant for kids, because that's usually what these play sets are, so I'm going to stay away from that. Okay, price-wise, I was saying I paid 2.5 for these, so these were pretty expensive, but usually on average, these are €1.5 here. BMW 330i. So €1.50 on average I've paid for the most of these. I think that's an okay price, and you get pretty good quality for them. I only have one real error, and that's this one, where you can see the center of the wheel is also painted silver, where it should be black and just the 5-spoke. True error I could find. Otherwise, you know, at this price point, you can't expect perfection, so they will have dust particles in them. Often they have something wrong with the rim, like not completely painted silver or some silver paint on the black tires. And, you know, packaging rub, sorry, just something coming in. Packaging rub on these plastic roofs, that's often the case too, because there's a lot of dirt in these packagings, and then when they roll around like this, you get packaging rub, you know. This is what it is, but as I said, they're hello Lenza 15 Jaguar S-Type it is, yeah, Jaguar S-Type. So I mentioned in the Siku video that Majorette did this, Siku, high speed, but also Welly apparently. Hi mate from West Midlands, I hope you are safe and well, loving your videos. Thank you very much. Yes, we are staying inside. Roommate Cars from Romania. Welcome. Welly at all scales are very present on the market in Romania. Good quality price ratio. Yeah, that's correct. They are good quality price ratio. That's why I think people like them. And as I said before, Eastern Europe, you get a lot of those. A nice Land Rover Freelander. I have a few color variations of these. So this one is in black. This one has lensed headlights in the front. So it's only one of the few ones that has lensed headlights in the front. You get details on the side, on the back, and in the front with the Land Rover name. So yeah, for what they cost, they are pretty detailed. Mitsubishi Pajero. I have one in silver, but it's with the new rims, so this is with the old rims. So I'm going to open this one up too. This one is nicely packed in there. The plus side is these can move around, so they won't have packaging rub. So you get a spare wheel on the back, just like the Land Rover. You get lots of paint on the back here, very nicely done. Interior wise, they are also pretty nice. This is a right-hand drive one, so that's cool. JDM. The Welly cars are very detailed. Yes, they are. Not always. I will show you later on some strange things that they don't always get the same detail. You have it. Okay, Pajero is very nice. Yes, it's a cool model. You don't find a lot of Mitsubishi. I'm going to do a video on Mitsubishi this month, and you'll see there's just not a lot of Mitsubishi being done in this scale. Peugeot 206cc. So you get some whitish paint on the headlight, which is cool because it's in the back, the tail lights, and I think the bumper, is that paint or is that part of the, it's a separate piece. Look how well made Welly do their diecast models. You see, it's a separate piece because it's not completely fitted in there. You see, that's cool. So it must be a separate piece because it can't be part of the interior, because then you would not see metal behind it. So that's awesome. I never saw this before. That is very nicely done. This is probably part of base or interior. Okay, family sending all kinds of pictures here. Sorry. This is also a cool one. Nissan Z or Z. Fair Lady Z or Z, they name it, sorry. Starting to speak Dutch here. So again, nicely detailed. Got some paint on the side here, the door handle. In the back, everything is there that you need, that you want. Also right-hand drive. So that's cool. And then this is probably one of my favorites. They don't do a lot of station wagons. And I love station wagons, so I was very happy when I found this. Volkswagen Passat variant. It's very nicely tucked in there. So no packaging rub on these. So actually for that kind of nice protection, I'm willing to pay a little bit more. So 2001 VW Passat variant. Cool. Sorry for the focusing here. Focusing issues. Hello from Indonesia, welcome. This one even gets a license plate, a German license plate from Wolfsburg. Next time I go to store, I will see if the delivery was Welly and in general that is sold from this brand with us. V6 engine, so it's cool that they put the engine on there. And these even seem like accurate rims for that vehicle. That is really strange, I've never seen that before. Yeah, station wagons are cool. So the rims, a different style. Sorry, messages coming in. Different style rims here. And the other ones are pretty generic, yeah. So this is basically the style of wheels you're getting. You get these chrome ones, these 6 spokes, and you get these 5 spokes in silver. Hello, welcome Hussein Sadi. Interior details, yeah, they're very good. Hello, Quirky Garage 1999 from France. Interiors are really good. But lighting is a little bit bad here, so it's not can't show it perfectly. So these seem to be authentic rims. That is very interesting. I don't know if there's other people here that specialized in Volkswagen, but to me, these seem authentic rims. So that's cool. I've never seen that before. That is really cool. By the way, I've shown this in the beginning, asking if I should open it up. So far, 2 people have said I have to open it up. If I get 5 people to tell me to open it up, I will. Then we go to these are also the older ones. Paint bad quality, yeah, like I said earlier in the video, you can have some dirt particles in there. Also what you sometimes get is some, what seems to be black rubber or something from the production process that is smeared on top of them. That I've seen several times too. So yeah, you have to kind of watch out when you buy them. Look at the quality, open it, yeah, so that's 3. So here we have I'm quite jealous, the stores in Malaysia only have 124 Welly. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Audi TT, the first version, wing on the back, or spoiler on the back, I should say. This one does not get taillights. I think I have versions that have taillights. So, you've seen small Welly in the UK. Really? No small Welly scale in the UK? That's strange. The Hippo logo. Where do you see that? So very light interior, this one. So here I can show the interior very well. Welly, like I said earlier in the video, on average €1.50. That's kind of the average price for these. Sometimes they're cheaper, sometimes they're more expensive. Dickie Toys Hippo. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did not see that. Yeah, cool. Never noticed that. So some detail in the front, nothing in the back, but well, you get the name and the BMW logo, but I mean the taillights, they're pretty hard to do there. This small stripe in the back, so pretty hard to do. You can get a good look at the interior. Just the steering wheel is very nicely done, very accurate. The rest is okay. It's basic, but it's, you know, everything's there, you know. I think that's what counts. Mercedes SLK, the old one. $2 in Indonesia. Okay, that's still okay price, I think. In France, those in the back there, they can be the Wonder Kids ones. They can be up to €3. I think that's a bit exaggerated. The Welly 20 Auto Show. Well, if you have time, I will open it up. But first, I'm going to do the loose ones. So this one has the older style wheels on it, like yeah, the early style wheels. Seems to have a little bit of suspension. Nice blue color. Nothing on the back on this one. That's a bit disappointing. Got a light colored interior, so you can get a look at it. Mercedes CLK. €2 in Romania, so yeah, that's pretty much the same as in the US. Hello 02, welcome. CLK, like I said, old style rims. Got some badges on the back. I came late but didn't miss the stream. Okay. And then some grille deco in the star, Mercedes star. On the hood or bonnet, the CL. Very tiny logos in the back. It's hard to see. The Welly cars are my favorite since my childhood. I don't have a lot of Welly in my childhood collection. I don't know why. Mercedes SL. This one has a production date on it, so I think that's January 2006, where you get these older Mercedes Welly. The store was on it. This is a small toy store on the border between Holland and Germany. I popped in there expecting nothing, and I found all of these for pretty cheap. And then the ones that don't have the sticker on them, I got at swap meets and stuff like that. There's no date on them, so, oh well, I was just saying there's a date on this one. January 2006, so yeah, 14 years old, approximately. This is good, you find all 164 Welly cars. Well, not all of them. If you look at the website, there's a lot of them. Yeah, that's a nice Mercedes. I agree. Again, some white paint on the headlights, so nice detail. Get details in the back. Look at the reverse sensors that are detailed in the bumper strip here. That's very nicely done. That's a nice detail. I like that. It makes it very realistic. Again, interior-wise, not bad. The camera will focus. Suspension would be great. Well, I thought that Mercedes SLK had suspension, but I'm not sure. This one definitely doesn't. How am I? Very good. Quarantined, so more or less. More different rims, diverse rims. Yeah, that's kind of lacking, but that's with many diecast manufacturers. You know, we are very spoiled with Hot Wheels and Matchbox because they belong to a big concern that has a lot of money and can do all these variations in rim styles. But all the other diecast brands, they just can't do that, you know. Majorette only, and so is a lot of other diecast brands. That's just the way it is, I guess. light interior. You can see the wrinkles on the leather seats. That's a really nice detail. I love that they do that. You don't have to do that, but it doesn't change my life too much. Yeah, for me neither. The lockdown, I can just continue doing what I've always been doing. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you about the details. Here you have two exact same cars, the Peugeot 206cc, in the same exact same packaging. Well, it's a little different. There's some more writing on the left one than on the right one. But the bottom one has the taillights painted and the top one doesn't. So that's kind of strange. I don't know how they decide to do that or not. That is kind of weird. By the way, did you see the bubble has a spot for the review mirror to protect it, not getting crushed in there? Yeah, really nice. I'm an indoor guy. In my childhood, my dad, he was always buying Welly cars just for me. That's cool. Lockdown is getting serious in my country. And where you at again? Because the comment disappeared. Which one should I open of these? This one has some dirt in the blister. But I prefer to open the one with the tail lights, because that's more nicely detailed. Oh, Vietnam. Yeah, well, it's getting more serious everywhere outside of China, I think. So, yeah, we'll have to keep following the rules, because it's important. I have this one, but with the newer style rims. So this is the old style rim version. Porsche 996. And it also says it on the base, so that's also cool. They just don't say it's a 911, but they also tell you it's a 996, which if you know something about Porsche, you can kind of see, but it's interesting for those people who don't know that. Mercedes-Benz zeg, hoeveel autootjes heeft u? So he's asking me in Dutch how many cars I have. I'm not 100% sure. I've counted them once, some time ago, and I came up with a number of 3,000, but since then I've acquired a few more. Well, the Porsche 911 is just a generic name they've used since the 60s. The 996 is the exact model. So 996, then after that came the 997, then the 991. Before the 996 was the 993. So yeah, the 964 before that. So all kinds of different models that have an internal code. Every car make uses an internal code. For instance, Mercedes, if I'm not mistaken, this is the W230. So that's their internal code name for this type of Mercedes. And so that's how at Mercedes, when they are talking about a certain model, they can say, well, I'm talking about the 230, so the DSL, but the specific version of DSL, the 230. That's kind of, and many car makers use that style to identify a certain model if they have been using the same model name for years. Volkswagen VW Golf is very easy. You just call it the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and so forth. So that's very easy. They don't use a certain number. Again, we have a date on it, January 2006. I like the manufacturer Motomax. Yeah, me too. He has different series of cars. For example, Japanese style or American, and a lot of different playsets that I had. Yeah, I don't have any playsets by Motomax, but I have a few of their cars. So yeah, kind of a boring little Volkswagen, but it's nicely detailed. For SL, they use the French friend, as always. So the VW Golf, the Mark IV in this case. Not a lot of detail light-wise, but an okay model. Does seem to have, these older ones seem to have a little bit of suspension, you know. I have never been in Israel, no. I don't go abroad a lot, I must say. So yeah, still haven't decided on these. And I still don't have 5 opens to open that one up. So now we go to the more generic packaging, even it says Welly. I'm Mr. Expert. Yes, you are. It says Welly, but these are sold under the Wonder Kids name. So this is a new Mercedes. Strangely enough, the blister ones are cheaper than the window box ones. Well, it's not that strange, but you know, I don't care for packaging. The one with the taillights on, okay, I will open that one up. That was my idea too. So this is the newest style Mercedes, the E-Class. Let it free. I don't know the code number on this one. Probably W212 or something. I'm just guessing here, because it's been a while since I worked at Mercedes. I haven't been following it up that well, but a very nice model. Black interior, so it's hard to show the interior. We got a Porsche, a can. Always put these stickers on them, these French sellers, it's very annoying. Keep them both, maybe you have a less common version. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, it's not really that important. Very nice Porsche badge here. Very nicely done taillights too. You have work in car industry. I still work in the car industry, but now in the trucks and vans. Iveco. You know, this kind of stuff. Although this is a very old one. We only have one left of these driving around. It's a food truck. Yeah. Nice Iveco, thank you. Kind of plan on doing an Iveco video too, but I don't have enough Ivecos yet. And that one that you just showed was for a Seco camping video I want to do. So then we have the Carrefour packaging, also French packaging, blisters. The new BMW X5, or newer, because they have an older casting too. That one is in the 20 pack. This is the newer casting. X5. As you can see again, stupid sticker on it. All the French ones have that. You're working on Iveco, cool. Well, I'm not working on them. I'm working at Iveco. Howdy. Do you have any 917 in your collection? A Welly one? No, I don't even know if Welly has one. I have a Hot Wheels version. Maybe some other two, I'm not sure. Nice Jag. Oh, there's some other, there's another Jag there too. Almost forgetting that one. So in white. Nicely detailed in the front. Even the very, very tiny Jaguar badge in the grille here. That's very nice. And detailed in the back too. Let's open up the other Jaguar, the other color. Speed Track, same package, and stickers in Carrefour here in Romania. You have Carrefour in Romania? I didn't know that. The 164.99 Ford Mustang. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe in a multi-pack. Yeah, these Jags are really nicely done. I'll open up this BMW too. These came from Germany, by the way. So these are the same packagings as these, blister and window box, but I've only seen them once in Germany. So this is the 330i again, like we saw another color earlier. Nicely detailed in the front. How you store your... I only trade if that particular person has something really interesting for me. How do I store them? I have a few jammers, but not that many. Basically, I've already answered this question. That somebody else asked me this in a comment. What I basically do, I put these in these Ziploc baggies. I buy these by the thousands. So one box holds thousands baggies. Hello from Jacksonville, Florida. Hello, welcome, Tony. They fit every 3-inch car, basically. 164 to 155. I sold all my Diecast collection as my daughter was on the way and my partner didn't like them. Just started collecting again now. Oh, okay. So yeah, sorry to hear that you had to sell your collection, but it's fun to start collecting again, right? And then when they are in the Ziploc baggie, I put them in cardboard boxes, not banana boxes. Those are too big, but smaller ones that held fruit also. And I just this week, before they were arranged by diecast manufacturer, but that was kind of hard to find a particular car. So this week I've been busy sorting them by car make. So now every car make has a cardboard box where I put these in. So that way I can find them easier, because the kind of videos I do, I have to find cars in all these boxes, and it's easier when they are sorted by car make. Here we have the newer style TT. So we saw the earlier one before, the older one. I have a Hot Wheels machine RD03 from 2013. Of course, you can buy it now, but which one is mine? It already has wheels. Well, creaking. It's colorless, just all metal. Okay, cool. Never sell any models. Well, me neither. I'm not in it for the money. Maybe when I'm old and I want to get rid of this stuff, I will. But for now, look at the nice chrome ring around the grill here. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. Very nicely done. And then the last blister one. Well, no, we have still have these and the fibered one. So we have the Renault Clio RS. RS means Renault Sport. It's not a very desirable car, but there's so many diecast makers that make these. Burago, Majorette. It's unbelievable. So many of them. Okay, so very cool. Yellow color, that's cool. So someone said open this one. Someone said keep them because they might be rare. Nah. Carrefour series are cheaper. 1.2 euro. Well, that's cheaper in Romania than they are in France, definitely. So I'll make a video with them. With what? I want to have the one with the painted taillights loose. So again, we have it to 206 cc. Also has a date on the base, January 2006, with the painted taillights, which is of course nicer than not painted. So I'll keep the not painted one closed. Speed Track series, you have only 6. Oh, you mean the Carrefour ones? Well, I have lots of them in multi-packs. So, also what I wanted to show, the Renault R4, you mean this one, right? And messages keep coming in, sorry about that. So this one I also wanted to show, this is a pullback one. Only have one of these because, you know, it's kind of toyish, so I don't really focus on that. Got the Lamborghini licensing. So this is a Diablo also. Sorry, it's a Murcielago. Murcielago, I was confused with this. It's a Murcielago. So this one will have rubber tires to get better traction. Yeah, it's taped up. I'm going to leave it like that. If anyone wants to see this in action, you just yell, but if not so, I'm going to continue with the 20 pack. Someone asked to see the 20 pack being opened. So these are a combination of old style wellies and new style wellies. These are still being sold in my local supermarket and in some toy stores here where I live. So you can see very old style wheels on this Porsche. Doesn't even say Porsche on the base, it just says a number. So this is a Porsche 930. No paint on it whatsoever, but a nicely detailed casting nonetheless. Here's a Mercedes Gullwing. Also has old style rims on it, but different. So these have a little bit of suspension. The F1 car, yeah, I will get to it. Monaco. I think there's a few F1 cars here, by the way. Here you go. Don't know if, yeah, there's no name on the, well, I'm pretty sure they're not licensed. But yeah, they're okay. The rims kind of resemble Majorette, I think. Ferrari and Red Bull. Yeah, probably. The Mini Cooper. Here's the Mini Cooper. I've already shown this in my mini video, by the way. See, this kind of reminds me of a Yachtming. Yes, it does resemble a Yachtming, that is true. I thought that too when I saw it for the first time. There's a van, no name on it, probably a Chevy van or something. The Countryman. Is there a Countryman in here? I don't think so. But I showed the Countryman also in the mini video. This is a cool one. Thank you, Adam. It's a Ford Sierra Cosworth. So yeah, that's a pretty cool model. I wish they still made this one. That's very cool. Here we got another Porsche, 959. Well, very bland in the back. Whew, that's not nicely detailed. Perfect for mods, yeah, that's true. These older ones, and some of these castings are nice, so you can make something nice out of it. So I have this one by Matchbox, and apparently, well, they also did one, 3 Series, BMW 3 Series. 3 Series convertible. I have to drink something, my throat is getting sore. That's better. This one they have been making for a while, because it's also in the multi-packs. So this one would have the name on the base, the XK by Jaguar, the Coupe, E30 Bauer Cabrio, yes. That's the exact name. Jaguar license plate. So yeah, nicely detailed model. You see here the badge and the chrome in the front. Very nicely done. I got a new Beetle. This one is not going to say on the base what it is. To me, I don't know, it looks a bit like a De Tomaso, or maybe it's a Maserati or something. Quirky garage, 1999. You probably know what this is, what this should resemble. Di Tommaso Pantera, yeah, that's what I thought too. So here we have the TT again, black one. Did I already show this one? Oh yeah, but see, it's the same model, the same color. Di Tommaso Pantera, yeah, thought so. But without the wheels on the cars are nice, yeah. Without the taillights painted. So you see, they same like the 206. They often don't paint the taillights on them. And a different interior. One has the very light colored one and one has the black one. The front is weird on the Di Tommaso Pantera. Yeah, probably are a bit crude, these older castings. And then we got the bus. T1 bus. There's a lot of these, especially in Germany. You could get these in the single boxes, window boxes in all kinds of different colors. Oh, should not put it on the windscreen because that's not going to work. This one is a very common one, this Porsche 911. So this is the 997 convertible. Very common, easy to find. Carrera S on the license plate. The bus exists with pullback version 2. Yeah, I guess so. This, I don't know. Is this a Ford or what? Plastic tires or rubber? Well, the more recent ones have thread on them. They're not soft rubber. To me, they are like rubberized plastic. Champion DJK calls this style of tires vinyl. So I don't know what the correct name for it is. They're not soft, but they have thread on them. And usually plastic, you cannot get them with thread. So I don't know what this one is. To the American viewers, is this a Ford pickup truck or what? I'm not very well. I'm not very knowledgeable on the American pickup trucks. The Mini, the one I showed, is not the Countryman. That's just a regular Mini. Okay. The Countryman, I have it, I think, somewhere in there or in these boxes. Next one, kind of old casting, looks like a Nissan to me. Don't know what you think. $300ZX, yeah, probably. This BMW I showed in one of the anniversary videos already, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Here's another Japanese car, I think, but I think it's a Mazda, but again, I'm not entirely sure. And then we have kind of a Jeep CJ7 or something like that, look-alike. With some rescue stickers. Mazda RX-7, someone says. Yeah, that is possible. The old Mazda RX-7. Got spare wheel on the back. Savannah. Oh yeah. RX-7 Savannah, someone says, so that's very well possible. 1985 Mazda RX-7. Possibly. I don't know. It doesn't say on the base, so I couldn't tell you. Something anyone else wants to see, because we are already almost an hour in, so still don't have 5 opens on these. Got some internet loss. Yeah, sorry, that's due to my internet here. Internet here is not very good, unfortunately. The old Mini Cooper. You mean this one? I already showed it in the mini video. You can check out the mini video. Anything else someone wants to see? Maybe I'll show the multi-packs a little bit close up. Oh, my parents' car. Yeah, you know that very well. That's you remember very well. Yeah, they had a red one. So here's got the Jag, the Citroën 2CV, the Beetle, a Hummer in silver. Also have a red one, a Corvette. Don't have a lot of American Welly. That's because they're not sold here. There's a lot of American Welly, but they're not sold here because I think the stores or the sellers think they're not going to be sold very well. Here's a recolor of that VW van. Here's a Trabant, Land Rover Defender. There's a Lamborghini Gallardo, and a very nice Porsche 930. No, 964, sorry. 911, 964. The 2-pack has the silver version of the 997 convertible we saw earlier in yellow. Land Rover is very nice, yeah, it's very detailed. Mercedes AMG GT, kind of a strange off-white color. Have it in another color too. These 2-packs I've already shown in a chase report, so not going to spend any time on those. Here we got our hatchback. So we saw a few of the convertible ones. Now we have the hatchback version. Citroën C2, another Lupo. We saw in purple. The VW Touareg, X5, Red Hummer, yellow Freelander. And then we got the Mitsubishi Pajero with the newer style rims. We saw the early one previously. Same Porsche again. BMW 6 Series Coupe 645 Ci. The SLK. The C2 Welly. Your dream car. Well, I have different dream cars, I have to say. But that's fine if you like it. That's okay. The Beetle convertible. And the Mini convertible. And then we have the Porsche 996 with the newer style rims. I showed the one with the older style rims. Porsche Lamborghini Murcielago. That Jag again. The white BMW 3 Series. And the Alfa Romeo GT in red. So, anything else someone wants to see? I think I showed these already. Here's a silver version of the Alfa GT. Oh yeah, another American one here. Dodge Viper from 2003. I traded this one with the local collector friend. And here we have SLK, Panamera. They have a Opel license too. So here's one of those Opel ones. Show my big rig collection. Yeah, well, those are tucked away in the plastic containers too. Yeah, maybe if there's enough people interested in those, I can show those too, but it's not on my priority list. Let's say it like that. I will show all of these, flip them in front of the camera. Alfa Romeo Force, the old TT with the spoiler in the back. We saw in black earlier. Got the Audi R8. Audi, I think it's a Q3. The both Welly, Citroën C2 and Renault Twingo, they are, looks like sister if they be together. Yeah. So there's a kind of orange one in there of the Audi. Aston Martin, a nice one. Here's another BMW 3 Series in red. There's, I think, 2 or 3 different BMW 3 Series castings they have. BMW 5 Series in silver. This is the BMW 645 Ci in silver. We saw before in kind of a brown color. Another American one, Corvette. Fiat 500, huge as you can see, but you know, made to fit the packaging. Cinquecento, another American Ford pickup. Very nice Honda NSX. One has some packaging rub, unfortunately. These plastic roofs tend to have that. The next live. I'm going to try to do some videos on my premium collection. So, and also on the diecast room, Lamborghini Gallardo, Lamborghini Aventador, I think. No, confused. CDC class. So definitely one live video on the diecast room, one live video on the display cabinet, and one live video on the plastic container with my premium stuff in it. That's what I think. Okay, that's what I think will be upcoming if I still have the time. Put the Wi-Fi in the diecast room so your live video will not get lagged and be very slow like a snail. Yeah, I'm sorry. So my modem is in the hallway and it gets divided all through the house. So usually I have good connection everywhere, but I have to try something out next time to see if I can get better connection, but I forgot this time or did not have the time. Very nice GTR, this one. Porsche 356 convertible. Boxster. The 997 coupe. So you have with that convertible again. I have the R4. I already showed this one. And here's the RS again. I didn't know I had that one double. So the Toyota 86, also called Zion in some markets, I think. And there's also a Subaru version of it. Apparently I have 2 of these too. The Toyota Innova, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have that car here, the real car. A VW Beetle with, again, a lot of packaging rub because of the plastic roof. Lots of dirt in these boxes. The Golf Mark V, I think this is. Here we got the Volkswagen Type 2 T2. Zion in USA. Oh yeah, okay. That's it. Very cool one also, this one. Got the Z3. Got the Porsche Cayman. We got the pink Beetle convertible. Got an Audi A4 in kind of a teal color. And we got the Mercedes A-Class in kind of a teal color. And then these two I already showed also previously for the size. Do you know that Volkswagen will start making Beetles in the year 2019? They already stopped, yeah. They stopped making it. And that's why I found it a little bit strange that Matchbox released a Beetle convertible in their lineup. You know, it's kind of strange to release a new model that they're not making anymore. But anyways, it's a cool one. I don't have it yet, but yeah. So that's it for the end of this video. I guess this one is going to stay carded because I did not get 5 people asking me to open it. So a lot of people watching this time, a lot of likes too. So thank you very much for that. If you haven't seen the whole video, go back and watch it from the beginning. It will take a while till it gets up there, but it will appear sometime. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and till next time. Bye-bye.